everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. We're here today for day 5 of International Index Card a Day. I guess it's international. It's been a day. Forgive me. Index Card a Day. You can find all the details down below in the description box about Index Card a Day. So today I'm using an A tabbed index card, divider card, and I'm going to go with something from this lovely book from Gyo Fujikawa, Come Follow Me, to the Secret World of Elves and Fairies and Gnomes and Trolls. So I want to use this little paper doll that I made of my son a long time ago. He's got some little maple seeds in his hand here, and I turned him into a little mushroom kid, and his name starts with A, so I thought I would use that little paper doll of him. And some kind of fun from this book. And there's some really fun backgrounds. This could be a cute background in itself. And I want to try to use like a sensible things for the size of this. And also keeping in mind that he's going to take up a good amount of space on here. So you don't want to waste like a really good background. You want to kind of make a decision, something that's nice but doesn't like waste a page that you won't see. That's really pretty. That could be a fun background for sure. But it's also a nice page. So I think I would go with either. That could also be cute, but it's a little dark. Lots more Halloween-y. I think I might go with like either this, because it's fun, but it's like we're not using up a really pretty page, or like a piece of this. I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's just do it. I don't want to use that other one because it would just make a nice page. So I'm still going to probably keep this here though, because I might grab some more things out of it. So now I just need to decide, what would the background be? Now these images are quite blurry. Happens sometimes with older book publications. I think I want to go from this side, but I want to tear off a bit of this. Okay. I went to the dollar store today because I lost my sharp scissors from the dollar store that I love, so I got a new pair of them. And then my husband's like, oh, I know where they are. I was using them and I didn't put them back. I'm like, okay, well, that's okay. But I'm so glad I went, because look at these pencil case. This is the cutest pencil case ever. It's even got a little butt. It's so cute. It's this fuzzy, ripply like caterpillar, and it's got this cute little face, and they have them at Dollarama. So I had to get some little paintbrushes today anyways, because my daughter has kind of annihilated a few of mine. So now they hide inside of here, and I have this adorable little paintbrush pencil case. Okay, we're getting off track here. Let me get back to it. So I had a fun little jaunt this afternoon. It was Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order pickup day today, so I had to do that today. I had so many like work meetings, and then I had to get out like to go pick up the Switch, but thankfully it wasn't like super wild in there or anything. It was very few people. I think a lot of the, the game crazy people, they go like at midnight the night before. Like I think this whole thing started at midnight yesterday, like last night, midnight, June 4th. So I'm not that crazy about like, requiring, oh, let's get rid of these. I hate these scissors. I'm not crazy about needing my, my game system. I decided to splurge and get it because the kids just really love playing Nintendo, and they love playing Mario Kart, and it's a nice kind of activity for the whole family. And like, yeah, I think it's the best gaming system out there, that I think like Nintendo still hasn't fully lost complete awareness that children are like video game players, whereas I feel like PlayStation, Xbox, all those kind of things, I feel like they really just target adult gamers now, and most of the content is not for children, or not something I would let my children play, because it's like things like, Gran Turismo and, all these kind of relatively violent games, and I'm not into any of that. Okay, now let's find some little friends in here too, maybe, that he could be looking at. We have a fairy there, that's very cute, but she might be a tad big for this piece if I want him over here. So let's just see what we've got. That's cute. One of those could be cute too. Black and white fairy. And he's in black and white, so that could be okay. She could be kind of in there fluttering around. Not as much to choose from. Oh, there's more pages. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to this page. Maybe we could use that fairy. I even like some of these little guys. Because they're cute. They're like little mushroom guys, kind of like him. Grab this one. Tough choices. There's a little frog. Let's get this one cut out. I forgot to bring my tea downstairs, silly me. That's okay. I'm really glad to have some time today to just kind of focus on something small like this. It's been kind of a disappointing day with the Ontario government. Another of many and many, many with this terrible Ontario government that we have. Very frustrated. The divestment in education and the attack on the environment and the divestment in healthcare is really, really frustrating me. I'm spending so much time writing letters and talking to different people and finding it very pointless. It's frustrating because we're taught to take action. You call your reps, you call your leaders, you talk to them, and I've had email exchanges, in-person discussions, on the phone discussions, and still you get literally nowhere, and all they do is make excuses and tell lies. They just literally will lie right to your face. They'll say, we are investing in education, we are, and it's an absolute utter lie. And you can find the proof online. You can literally go and find where they've cut dollars from things like special education. You know, they're getting rid of a bunch of EAs in all of the schools, which will put a lot of children at very high risk. They just literally will lie about everything right to your face, and you can tell them how devastating it is. You can show them the small child that suffers as a result of their nonsense, and they feel nothing. Our Conservative MP, he's been very disappointing to me. And the way that they all like deflect the blame and the responsibility onto one another, like, oh, well, this is with, you know, the Ministry of Education, and now this is with this person, and now the government is announcing that they're going to be giving the school boards less control over their budgets and giving it now to the Minister of Education. Which is a slap in the face to people who I would say have been pretty responsible with their budgets to the best of their ability, because their budget is never enough to meet the needs of the schools, and that's why the cuts have to happen. And I don't know, it's very frustrating. The information I get is all about like, well, 80% of our budget goes to education, you know, so salaries for educators, and you know, it's a very like careful, lean process and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, really? That's why you're getting rid of the lowest paid, most important, highly qualified staff we have, EAs, to take care of children with special needs. And also the infrastructure is crumbling all around us. These schools have no air conditioning, which impacts children learning. Many of them have windows that don't open or should not be opened because like they're not safe, or they're not like really going to serve a purpose anyways, because there's no, you know, breeze. It's just, it's exhausting. All right, let's have sort of a background and a foreground and a middle ground. I think maybe he would be here. Let me see. Let's try swapping these guys and seeing if that's better. No, I think I like it the other way. Okay, so let's glue down the one in the middle. Our little friend in the middle here. Now that we've got the little one soaring on that flower in the back, on his mushroom. Need another glue book page here. Okay. Probably there. Cut this off. Yeah, super cuties. This is from a few years ago, I think 2 years ago, when my son was about 3. Right there, I think. Whoops. Okay, now I'll clip off this excess. Surprisingly quiet right now. The kids are very into playing Mario Kart. All right, now I need to edge this with some kind of ink. I looked for more of these tabbed index cards today at the dollar store, but they don't have them. I have to keep my eyes out for the thrift stores. Okay, let's bring you in and you can see closer detail on what we worked on here. There we go. There is my little day 5. I am pretty happy with this one. I think it's very cute. So yeah, our little gnome friends here, elfie friends. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again real soon. I've been keeping up on the daily so far, so it's kind of nice. I think I will try to keep it going. So until next time, have a great day. Bye for now.